This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Tuesday edition of MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Kaitlyn Karmout.
And I'm Duclos. We've all seen those big wind power generation fields sprinkled across West Texas. Well, they really stir up turbulence in the air, and the U.S. Department of Energy wanted to know more about that. As reporter Kelsey Johnson shows us, the wind energy team here at Texas Tech is getting $1.5 million to help figure it out.
The U.S. Department of Energy is awarding grants to support the development of wind power technologies. Texas Tech recipients and researchers for the National Wind Institute are using their grant money to build a radar-based prototype to help wind farms. Brian Hirth, one of the recipients of the grant and research professors for the National Wind Institute, says the process to start building the prototype is already in the works.
The whole grant is supposed to last 18 months, and so that whole process will take several months to start procuring all the different components, because the radar system we will build here at Texas Tech, between myself and 2 other faculty members, will build the radar system and develop the software that go with it to actually make it usable for the industry.
Hirth says they applied for $1.5 million to fund their project, so receiving the 1.4 was a nice surprise.
This solicitation was highly competitive. We knew that they were only going to fund 2 or 3 different proposals, and there would be proposals sent from many universities and entities across the country. So we knew our chances were pretty slim, but once we got it, we were very excited. We're really looking forward to advancing the research that we do here at Texas Tech and taking it to the next level.
The success of receiving this large grant has made undergrad wind energy majors like Caitlin Jones more determined to get involved.
That is the program that a lot of the researchers are working under for their PhDs or as postdocs or just as researchers to do research out at Reese. So that's like what we get a lot of the grants for, which is really exciting for us because as undergraduate students we're exposed to this so early, and then later on if we get really interested in research or we get a research assistant opportunity, then we can go out there and be really involved with these things. So that's really exciting for us that we're under the same umbrella.
Jones says being a wind energy major in West Texas brings endless opportunities.
We are essentially in the hub of wind energy in the U.S. and we're in close range. We can go see it. It's all around us. And the people around us are very aware of what we're trying to do and are usually pretty supportive, which is a really cool thing. And it's very visible to us.
For MCTV, I'm Kelsey Johnson.
If you're looking for work, we hope you found your way to the Overton Hotel this afternoon. The University Career Center hosted the Fall Career Fair from noon to 4. It was free and open to all students, and Tech offered a trolley running from the sub to the hotel. More than 100 employers were there, including some big names like Bayer, Crop Science, Aramark, Barnes & Noble, Dell, Geico, and GM. They were looking for everything from full-time employees to interns. We hope a bunch of you found success over there. Day 2 of the graduation fair is underway in the Barnes & Noble at the sub. It started yesterday and is running from 9 to 5.
MCT reporter Sasha Wilson has been over there for a couple of hours, and she's joining us live from the sub with a look. Sasha?
Thanks, guys. I have with me Miss Mandy Wiley. She is the Director of Affinity Relations here at Texas Tech. Miss Wiley, can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yes, we are doing class rings here today. We're doing graduation announcements. These are for December graduates. Cap and gowns for December graduates, and also portraits. We have the Career Center here, graduate schools here for anybody who wants to talk to the graduate school about their plans in the future. We've also got student business services here. There's a certain, I believe it's $1,000 rebate they're getting for if certain students are qualified. I'm not sure what those restrictions are, but they're handling things like that. And then we're also for the juniors status students that are eligible to purchase rings. They're able to purchase a ring today too for the fall ring ceremony.
Okay, great. And how is this fair different from last year's in your opinion?
Well, last year we were over at the Fraser Alumni Pavilion, which is on the other side of campus. We've got a lot more room than we're here today, but this is more centrally located. So it's a lot handier for students to get to than it is over there, especially for students that have all their classes around here and have business in the building. It's a lot handier for them.
Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Thanks, Sasha.
Thank you. Now, over here we have the rings. If we could get a shot of the rings right here. Texas Tech rings that are being sold at it's kind of a one-stop shop going on today at the graduation fair here at Barnes & Noble. Earlier today, over here, we had the North Catering Company bring delicious treats, homemade catering treats. Now, La Ventana is this way, and the La Ventana booth, get a little shot of that. Graduation announcements are being sold over here, so this is where we can get our graduation announcements underway. The wonderful thing about this fair is it is all in one place, so if you're a student like me who waits till the last minute to get things done, this is the place you want to come. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Sasha. Hey, Laura, did you hear there's a cold front coming in?
I did. It actually looks like we're going to start getting some autumn weather. So let's take a look at the forecast. It was pretty warm today, mid-80s and sunny, but will dip below 60 for the first time in a while tonight. Look for overnight lows in the upper 50s, then tomorrow it gets a little bit more interesting with high winds out of the north. The high should be mid-70s and our overnight low should be in the lower 50s by Friday morning. Friday should be beautiful, mid-70s and sunny, although it might be a little cold if you're heading out to watch high school football or go out on the town. The residence halls and some classroom buildings have places to eat, like the Sam's Express in our own Media and Communication building.
But what if Tex food found its way to you instead? Well, now it does. This is a street truck spelled with an EAT. It's a new food truck offered by Hospitality Services. You can try Monte Cristo sandwiches, tacos with pulled pork, fish, chicken, even Korean barbecue. There's also a couple of sides including fries, and you can get a soft drink or water. We caught up with the truck at Memorial Circle, but it moves around. Follow Street on Facebook or Twitter or visit the Hospitality website to see the locations for the week. That's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. Thanks for joining us.
Be sure to check out ttuhub.net every day for more news, and we'll see you tomorrow.